Rated M for mature.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. In the previous video, we got our brand new persona. Let's check her out. Ooh, the Nekomata, which is of the Magician Arcana. It's also level 6. But yeah, but there's kind of a downside. In doing so, we got extremely tired. And that's not good, because when you're tired, you have a higher chance of catching a cold, which is also very not good. But getting this Nekomata early is extremely important, and oh no, the cold got worse because we were tired. Now, getting sick is not exactly all bad. In fact, it's sorta good. On one hand, we can get a little bit of a courage increase by doing this, which I'm about to show. You can go to one of, I guess it's the school's nurse and also substitute teacher for whatever reason. But yeah, he's pretty handy. So let's actually check our status real quick. So we're sick. If we go to Tartarus, we're just gonna get mopped the floor with. So we probably shouldn't. But what I was saying is, it's kind of like double-edged sword in the fact that it's bad because you can't go to Tartarus and get EXP. But in a sense, it's very beneficial for me personally, since we're doing 100% social links, that we get our courage maxed up as quickly as we can. And when you are sick, if you come over near the where the faculty office is, and we go a little bit up, a little north a little bit, we can actually go to the school nurse. Yeah, but don't get excited, gents. This isn't your practical nurse, I guess. This is Mr. Idugawawa. Yeah, he's kind of weird. Sometimes he'll be a substitute teacher and stuff, but yeah, and he has a huge grin on his face. Oh no. He wants us to try one of his concoctions that he prepared. Now this is a chance, essentially, to get a free courage point every time you're sick or tired. I think it's both. And if you drink it, you'll get some courage. It doesn't heal you, though, at all. It just gives you the courage. So even if you do get sick sometimes from going to Tartarus or tired, it's not always a bad thing. Yeah, so every time you are sick, do not hesitate to come down here for a little bit and just talk to him. He will give you that potion and get some more courage. But how you actually get rid of the sickness is, yes, a bathroom of all things, and an RPG is actually very helpful. If you go to the bathroom, you will have a random % chance to, well, be cured of your sickness or tiredness. I don't really know how that tiredness works, but whatever. And we relieved ourselves. Yeah, and our condition's now tired. So that is way better than just being plain old sick. For, well, a variety of reasons. But we are not done here at Gekkoukan High because we still have to do the social link for the day. And since it is 4:24, we actually need to see Kenji again. So we're just going to go back up to our class and see what he has to do. And like I said, guys, I will be saving all these social links and all the correct answers for a future video. So please enjoy the short summarization. Now, let me explain something. It's going to give us some text. Actually, it's going to be like, hey man, what's up? Want to do something? And yes, Kenji wants to go with us. And since we have the Nekomata, a persona of the Magician Arcana, you should get along with Kenji. And that is basically the game saying, if you have a persona of the matching Arcana, and you spend time with a friend, you will get more points, and basically level up the social link faster. So, 9 times out of 10, you should have a persona with the matching social link you're trying to level up. So yeah, let's meet with Kenji and see what he is up to. When we meet up with Kenji, he starts talking about Yukari again, and starts asking what type of girls we're into. He replies that he likes older ones, and he has a secret plan to get a girlfriend. Yeah, okay. And she's also a teacher at our school. That's kinda weird. But we promise not to tell anyone about his secret plan, and as a result, we get a social link rank up. Yes, we're now rank 2 in the Magician Arcana. Because we spent some time with Kenji and listened to his blabbering on. And yeah, that's pretty much the social link process. Just basically agree with him and you'll be fine.
Oh, hey.
And after a lovely evening with Mr. Kenji and his very odd taste in women, we're gonna head back to the dorm. However, it's Friday and everyone's still kind of sick. If you talk to Mitsuru, everyone's still pretty darn tired after going to Tartarus. So we probably won't be doing that tonight. Yukari and Mitsu are talking about something. It really doesn't matter. But yes, it is Friday, and we are going to do the virtual horror game to boost up our courage. However, I actually need to talk about sleeping for a moment. See, when you're tired, if you try and study, it just won't work. You won't get the academics point. So always when you're tired, just go to sleep earlier, and you'll have a high chance of not being tired in the morning. So let's go to bed early today. And as a result for going to bed earlier, we are no longer tired. Now today is the first day that we can actually start a new social link. Apparently the bookstore at the strip mall has its reopening today. And yeah, we should probably go check that out. I mean, you like books, don't you? Now, pay attention. I did not even know this my first time playing through Persona 3, and I've read a ton of guides. Talk to this dude if you want to get to the overworld extremely quickly. Yeah, he's just standing there looking at that bulletin board. Do this. It takes you directly there. You don't have to go downstairs every single day. And yeah, let's go over to the strip mall, which I think is... pretty sure is over there, yeah. Iwatadoi. Iwataido. Iwatadao. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And yeah, this place is really cool. I still really like the way this game just looks. It looks really real. I know it's cartoony graphics, but like all the details and, you know, just the bikes and stuff, it really looks awesome. Anyways, this is the Bookworm's used bookstore, huh? Believe it or not, this is the next social link that we're going to be initiating, so let's head on inside. I personally really like this social link. It's not who you'd think it'd be with. It's an old couple. It's two people, actually. It's pretty darn rad, and let's see what these guys are up to.
Welcome. What would you like today, sonny? We're fresh out of mackerel.
Oh, sorry, as you can see, we don't sell fish here.
You're a student, aren't you? You're from Greco-Con High. That means you've probably seen that permission tree there.
Yeah, we did see a tree. But what about it?
Do you think I'm making this up? I'm serious. It was planted right beside a walkway in a courtyard at your school.
Seems there's a permission tree somewhere in Gekkoukan High School. But it's not clear where the tree and this old couple are connected.
I'm sorry, he's rambling on like an older man.
Well, I mean, that's what he is. Well, after saying goodbye to the old couple, we decided to leave the bookstore. Yeah, that tree. We remember when we went to join the athletics club with Kenji. Let's actually go and examine it. And yeah, you guys probably know where the tree is, but for those who do not, I'm just going to walk there. Actually, I think there's a faster way. I want to explore a little bit. I'm pretty sure we can just go to the right off the screen and take us back to the overworld. Pretty darn sure. And the Wild Duck Burger! I can't wait to go in there. What's up with that one dude? He looked a little creepy looking. Ugh, don't know what that's about. But yeah, let's go back to school and check out on that tree. To start this next social link, this is actually required. No, I'm just feeding into the backstory of the game. This is something I highly suggest doing because this next social link can basically be done like in any order, and you really don't need the matching persona to like rank 5. So it's going to open up a lot of doors for our schedule. I think we need to go over here. This school's so big, even I get lost sometimes. It's not really that big, but you know, there's a lot of rooms and stuff. For most of the classrooms, you do not need to go into. Just saying that right now. We're only going to go into a handful. But yeah, let's come over here, and this is where the tree was. Let's come up to it. Oh, it's a pretty nice tree, if I don't mind saying. And a small tree is growing here. It must hide the permission tree that old couple at the bookstore were talking about. Huh? You found a leaf on the ground. We obtained the permission tree. Okay, so let's actually head back to the bookstore and show that old couple that we actually know where the tree is. And now we are back at the bookstore with, well, tree leaf in hand. How's it going, guys? The old man and woman are at the counter. Wonder what they have to say in response.
Hey, welcome to the Bookworms! How many guests, smoking or non-smoking? Excuse me, but may I see that leaf in your hand?
Why do you ask if it's one of the smoking section? And yeah, I guess we should show them the leaf. Yeah, we actually know where it is.
Oh, it's the leaf from that tree! It must have grown quite a bit since we...
Wait, you didn't come here to buy books?
Came here just to show us this?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, I knew it. I knew right from the start you're a kind young man.
Huh. Well, apparently he liked that answer.
I've been meaning to get to see that tree for a while now, but I'm not sure if their stumpy old legs will make it that far. That wasn't meant to be a pun, you know, stumpy.
Oh my god. I completely forgot about that joke.
Very clever, dear.
I love these guys, man.
Allow me to introduce my wife, Mitsuko. If you don't mind, would you tell us your name?
Sure. I'm I should have made it something like Asian.
Then I'll call you Johnny-chan from now on.
Oh man, this guy is awesome. But what? A mysterious voice rings in your head. Oh my gosh, it's that time again. Which persona is it gonna be? Oh, it's the hierophant. Yeah. It's the hierophant arcana, and it is actually one of the worst arcanas in the game. But it's a social link, and these guys are pretty cool, so I won't mind leveling it up a little bit. It's getting dark outside. We should probably head back to the dorm.
We're open every day except Sunday. Come visit us if you get bored.
Yeah, no problem. I'll definitely be back, you two. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back a ton of times to hang out with those guys. But today we need to do something a little bit special. I'm actually going to go to the mall because, well, Mitsuru isn't here, so we can't go to Tartarus. Now, I figured I might as well just show the coffee place at least one time. This is Chagall Coffee. How coffee makes you have more charisma is beyond me, but whatever. We're going to spend a lot of time here, apparently, for whatever reason. Just sipping some coffee, looking cool, I guess. This is the place. Reminds me of a Starbucks, except Starbucks don't have maids, but I don't think most cafes do in Japan. That's just kind of an anime thing. And yeah, now that we're no longer sick, we're just going to study and go to bed. Because we actually have tomorrow off. It's Sunday, so we don't have to go to school. Which is really helpful because we actually need to do something in particular today. We need to go to the movies for the second time. Yes, 4/26 is when you want to head to the movie theater for the second time to get a massive courage boost. So yeah, let's, I think there's something else I need to do before, though. Oh yeah. But before we go to the movies, there is something I actually need to pick up at a soda machine. Right over here. It's in your dorm. Don't worry. We'll basically be needing this for later, but I need a Mad Bull very badly. It doesn't cost a lot of money, just pick it up. That's something I'd actually like to make note of. There's actually kind of a funny Easter egg. One of the sodas is called Cielo Mist, which is obviously a pun on Sierra Mist, I think? Sort of, I guess. But Cielo is essentially a character from Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. A very good game, and yeah. We need to go outside today because the second movie to max out our courage is playing on 4/26 that we need to get. So we're just going to head over to the movie place and check that out. Might as well just show you where it is. And yeah, we actually need to head back to Tartarus one of these days, but that'll come eventually. Let's just go over to the station. And I think we could actually do that tonight. I think we can. How much time do we have left in the episode? A decent amount of time. We might knock that out. I'll have to see. Or we may just get there. I don't know. Anyways, this is the theater, and this is the second movie that you're going to have to pay for and watch if you want a lot of courage. Yeah. As much courage as we can. And alright, we actually leveled up. I skipped the text, but we leveled up. And we are now currently ordinary, which doesn't sound very impressive, but it definitely is. Let's check our stats real fast. Status. Yep, we're ordinary, so we're getting there, guys. We're almost at that max courage that we need. Just a little bit more. Let's see, who's here? Let's check out everyone's status. Check everyone's status. Everyone seems to be healthy. Do you want to know? No, don't need that. Alright, so we're actually going to go to Tartarus. I need to talk to her one more time, though. So yes, we're going to Tartarus tonight. Oh boy, this should be fun. And alright, so the thing that we need to do in this time frame of Tartarus, we need to get to level 6 and fuse a very important persona. What is that persona? Well, I don't really want to spoil it, and I probably should save really quickly. But yeah, it's basically time that we climb Tartarus again and just take our team. I think everyone's in good condition. Yeah, they should be. Now, there are a couple new things that have happened in Tartarus since we've been gone. Okay, sorry I had to do that. But there are new personas that we can get now that we're level 5, including the Angel, which I desperately need. So we need to get our repertoire up a little bit, but yeah. The next boss floor is actually on 10. So we're going to be climbing up Tartarus just a little bit, just so we can get a little bit of EXP and blah 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 Mitsuru. You don't have to say something every time we go on a different floor. And don't worry guys, I will make sure to show our new persona, which is, actually need to, I think, put her on. Need to put on my mask. The Nikomata. She just has the same spells and stuff, but she does have new animations, so I'll try and show different personas animations and stuff like that. But the next floor is right over there. I want to see if there's any chests, though. So we desperately need Maka. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to climb up, then, this floor. There doesn't really seem to be much going on. Now, since you're level 5, if you're following this guide, some shadows may actually be afraid of you, which is the most horrifying noise ever. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad they took it out of the sequel. But it is so aggravating. Essentially, they will not, like, run into you, and they'll just run away. They can't attack you at all. Let's actually swap out our plain shirt with this camo shirt, which will give us some more agility. That's basically what you use gear for. It just increases your stats a little bit. And unfortunately, more repeats. I guess the shadows are not appearing that I want to show off, but eventually we'll get into a battle. Screw it, let's just talk over this one. So, this isn't a good matchup, but this is Nikomata. It is kind of... Oh my gosh, it missed. Its first attack and it misses. But it is like a very old cat, I guess, that gets intelligent and can use magic. I don't know, Japanese, like, mythology's kind of weird like that. And hey, Yukari dodged an attack, good for her. Let's use this cleave successfully this time. Cool thing about her is she actually does a decent amount of damage with her attacks. We'll be needing those attacks in the coming battle. A very tough foe. Well, first we gotta get a level 6, and it does not look like we're getting any Persona cards today. Goodness, really? That's just stinking aggravating. But yeah, her true stat though is magic, so we'll probably be using Agi a ton. And whoa, there's a big shadow. Oh.
Last one.
God, I never get tired of seeing that attack. Stinking Junpei. Still, no Persona cards. It's so aggravating. Come on. Yeah, even though I got hit, we beat those dudes pretty easily. Eh. So, I got Tartarus from that Persona card thing, so that's pretty good. I actually need to let Takuba heal us up a little bit. I don't know why I don't call her Yukari. I think it's just a longer name, and Takuba actually sounds cooler, so I may be calling her by her last name by accident. But Iori doesn't sound cooler, you know. Junpei sounds cool. Yeah, that's just my little, I guess, nickname for her, but I don't know. It's not really a nickname, it's technically her actual name. And yeah, this is kind of what we'll be doing a lot in Persona 3. Just exploring the floors of Tartarus and trying to just gear up and make sure that we have the personas that we need in the real world. And also taking on the shadows that inhabit it. And there's an enemy I really want to show off, but he's not showing up. Goodness, where are you, dude? Oh, this could be him. This could be him. Let's find out. And guess what? That wasn't him. Yeah, kind of a bummer, but oh well. Nope, there's the teleporter if we need to get out. But no, we're actually going to go up to the 10th floor and then exit, because that is far more efficient. And let's come over here a little bit. I may just start skipping floors and come back and grind up a little bit, since I do not think I'm even close to level 6, so that'd be slightly annoying. Yeah, if you're following this at home and you want basically to get every social link on your first try, you should at least be level 6. That's what I was talking about. That enemy's too weak. It won't even just run from me, because I'm kind of like its predator. The most irritating noise ever. Gosh. The worst thing is when you already beat the game and you do a new game plus run. Gosh, the whole tower's basically full of them, and so like, oh, leave me alone. Oh gosh, that one wasn't one. Ah, okay, we're good. Okay. And alright, that battle wasn't really that difficult. And that's pretty much everything we want to do on this floor. And okay, the 9th floor, just one more floor to go, and we'll actually get a checkpoint, so let's head on up and just basically do what we've been doing. I know I've been cutting a lot of battles, but that's because this game is very long. I got hit again, gosh dang it. But do not worry, friends, I know there hasn't been a lot of combat in this episode, but we will get to the next boss in this part, I promise you that. And yeah, this is the 10th floor. It will have a checkpoint. So I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to go downstairs, grind up to level 6, which I also recommend you be level 6 for this next part, and get some more personas because I need fusion material for the persona that we're going to make once we're level 6. So yeah, I'm going to do all that and meet you back on floor 10. Oh yeah, we have to activate this. I thought it was like an instant thing. And after a tiny bit of grinding, we are finally level 6. And also I got a bunch of personas and stuff. We got Angel, Tartarus, and a Pixie. For this next fusion though, you're going to need a Pixie and an Angel, so make sure that you get those two personas randomly. However, something happened. As we were training up, my party and I, we kind of got a little weak, and everybody had to go back to the dorm because they were too tired, which is rather unfortunate, so we cannot take on the boss, but we'll do that in our next adventure inside of Tartarus. yeah. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. And yes, before we go, though, I need to do one last thing. We're going to fuse this angel and pixie to create our new persona, Ara Mitama, who is pretty darn rad. This guy is of the chariot arcana and will be very helpful in our future endeavors with the sports team and whatnot. And there he is. He is ticked, and I am Ara Mitama, the Star Wars Harbinger of Victory. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He has a lot of strengths. He has a very high endurance stat, but unfortunately that weakness to Garu kind of sets him back a little bit. But it's okay after all. And yes, we actually did a lot in this episode. Holy cow, we established a new social link, we met with Kenji, and we watched a movie. So that was pretty cool. Also, we bought some sodas. That was really important that we did that. But yes, I'm going to have to end this episode off, and in the next part, we're going to be getting 2 new social links. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye.